Hello everyone, this is Vortex259. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3 for the Game Boy Color. Last time we met, we found the rain staff in a shrine to the south of Mercado. We've got 2 of the 3 items we're going to need to reach Zoma's castle. Today we're going to see if we can find some information about the whereabouts of that elusive 3rd item, which is the crest. I've made my way back to Tantagel Castle, and there's one guard here on the 1st floor of the castle that we didn't talk to when we explored the castle. He says, "I've heard that the world was created by the elemental spirit Rubus, but even Rubus has been laid low by the Demon King's curse." So apparently Rubus created the world of Alefgard, and apparently she is trapped by the Demon King's curse. So maybe that will have something to do with the crest. So we're going to sail to a new area today. I'm going to actually meet you on the world map next to Tantagel. Okay, here we are standing outside of Tantagel. Let's go ahead and take a look at our map here. What we're going to do is finally get in the ship that we borrowed from the guy who lives in the house right by where we fell into the Dark World from the Gianna pit. The ship is located right about here. What we're going to do is sail all the way north and then east around the Northern Ocean, and we're going to land on this continent right here in the northeastern corner of Alefgard. There's a town up there we want to visit, so let's get in our ship and start heading that way. That was a battle with 1 blue slime and 1 red slime. Okay, let's get in the ship here and start sailing away to the west and then to the north. There's going to be some new monsters in the ocean, along with some familiar old monsters as well. Some of the new monsters, such as the Kragakles and the Merkings, can be a little challenging, but nothing you really can't handle. Okay, we're gonna turn to the north, start sailing up towards Garen's house. And then from here we'll turn to the east. Here's a battle with Kragakles. They can attack 3 times in a row, I believe. There's once, there's twice, there's 3 times, so be careful of these guys. In situations where all your characters have low HP, the Heal spell comes in very handy. Okay, let's continue sailing to the east. Should be getting pretty close now. There's a tower. We'll probably have to visit there in the near future. And we will get off right here. We'll just weigh anchor and start exploring this continent. We'll just go south of the mountain chain here. And the town should be just to the east. There it is. This looks familiar, doesn't it? Well, let's talk to this guy. He says, "Welcome to the village of Cole." So we have finally made it to the village of Cole, up in the northeastern part of Alefgard. A pretty calm-looking village. Not really much evidence of Zoma wreaking havoc around here. This lady says the item shop's owner is very clever with his hands. He often buys what appears to be junk, then repairs and sells it. Okay, we'll have to keep that in mind. And this young man tells us about the King's Sword, and the King's Sword is said to have been crushed by the Demon King. However, even the Demon King is said to have required 3 years to destroy the sword. Well, that must be a pretty tough sword if it took even the Demon King 3 years to destroy it. Yeah, must have been one amazing sword. Well, let's go up here to the north a little bit more, keep exploring. This lady says this is an open-air bath. So we have heard about this bath in Cole. Looks like there's an old man taking a bath. He says, "Youngsters, how about a morning bath outside?" No, that water looks pretty cold. "Oh, so you think the water is a tad tepid too?" "It's because the world is covered by darkness. I wish to soak in a hot bath again." Well, yeah, I guess the water's pretty chilly because the world is dark. Okay, there's a tiny metal on the ladder of the bath. It's tiny metal number 86. And I believe somebody said 5 steps to the south of the bath and coal, you should find something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to find a pixie flute. We're going to put that to use very soon. Alright, let's go out here onto the western side of the village and talk to this lady in this room. When they tried to sacrifice me to the wicked monster Orochi, we fled. Somehow we ended up in this world. My husband was a sword maker when he was in Zipangu. Oh, remember Orochi? Himiko disguised as the Orochi, wanting to sacrifice young maidens? Well, apparently a couple from Zipangu escaped and landed up in Cole. There's a token, and in this dresser we can find a cloth suit. And it looks like we have a tavern here. Actually, if you check the center tile, you can find a token hidden there. And this man was swindled by Kandar. Kandar claimed to have the king's sword, but he only sold this man a steel sword. Pretty gullible. And this guy says the king's sword is supposed to be made of a metal called Oricon, which we have. And the item dealer from Zipangu is upstairs, so let's go pay him a visit. Alright, let's check his hanging sacks here. In the first hanging sack, we'll find another tiny metal there. There's tiny metal 87. And right here, we will find a token. Now, the Zipangu item dealer is an extraordinary man. If he were to take what appeared to be junk, he might fix us a pretty nice item. So I'm going to sell him the Oricon. Let's see where that Oricon is. Ah, there it is. It was actually in the bag. So let's sell him the Oricon. He's going to pay us 22,500 gold coins for it, and then takes our total up over 35,000. He's actually going to make the King's Sword for us with that Oricon, and the King's Sword is exactly 35,000 gold, so we'll have to come back later and purchase that. And the King's Sword is one of the 3 treasures that were stolen from Tantagel Castle. And if we talk to this man, he says if you had the pixie flute, the curse on Rubus should be lifted. And we do have the pixie flute, so maybe we can free Rubus from her imprisonment. Alright, another treasure we can get over on the north side of town, I do believe. So, oh yeah, let's go talk to this man. He says, the gods are light, the demon king is darkness. The gods and the demon king have struggled since ancient times. Their powers are held in balance. If you have the light orb, you will weaken the demon king's dark power. Okay, everyone, remember that. The light orb can weaken Zoma. And let's see. I believe there's one more item we can get. It's off to the north here. And I believe it's right in here somewhere. There it is. There's a mystic nut. We'll raise one character's maximum MP. Alright, there is a well in the center of the town, so let's go check down the well. It's not an ordinary well. No sirree, Bob. Let's check 1, 2, whoops, let's go back. 1, 2, 3 steps south of the ladder to find tiny metal number 88 hidden there. This man says, hello, hello, welcome to Cole Hot Springs, renowned Pachisi track. So here it is, everyone. Here's the next Pachisi track in the dark world of Alefgard. You're going to find lots of tokens hidden around the Pachisi tracks. This is going to be a long board, but there are going to be some good treasures on this board, so keep that in mind. I may go through this board later and see if I can run through and find those treasures. Won't have time to do it in this video, though. Okay, let's check southeastern corner of this square for another token. And should be another token right there. And let's see, I think there's another one on this square. There it is. There's your 3 tokens right there. Alright, let's go back up. onto the second floor of the cheesy track. This one has 3 floors available to it. And there should be another token hidden way up here in the western corner of this floor. There you go. And one more item we can get. We'll have to walk all the way back around though to get it. We'll go up and around. And there should be a flower patch over here. And let's see. There you go. There's tiny medal number 89 hidden right there. 4 tiny medals in this episode. And it looks like we're out of time for this episode of Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3 for the Game Boy Color. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Vortex 259. See you next time.